Creating an art gallery in WordPress is actually quite simple. I'm on my page. I will assume that you have already logged in and have your username and password and that everything is working out in the interest of time. If you have concerns, you can message me or communicate with me through my office. To create an art gallery, you go into the dashboard, which I talked about in a previous video, and you'll go the usual method of creating a post. I'm going to add a new post. And again, hopefully it's not delaying. Good. All right. And I'm going to call it My Pictures. And this particular post is on May 1st. I can even add a new category if I want to. I'm going down here on the right-hand side where it says Add New Category. And I'm just going to call it Art, just to have something to use. I would always associate all my posts with a category just to be on the safe side. And I'm just going to put some text here that just says, here are some pictures. What you have to do first of all is go to the big button at the very top above the post, above the bold and italics buttons, and choose the word Add Media. What will happen here is you get a screen similar to this one. Now mine already has some pictures loaded, but for the sake of argument, I will help you with this part as well. I have given you in the help menu in Blackboard, I have given you a zipped folder which you need to unzip ahead of time that has some pictures in there. If you want to upload your own files, your own pictures, you're more than welcome to do that. That's basic fundamentals, especially for computer majors, so hopefully you are comfortable with that. Again, communicate with me if you have difficulties. I'm going to click Upload Files just to go through the process. And again, depending on where they are on your computer, you don't have a computer that's exactly like mine, so I don't know where your files are. You have to figure that out for yourself. I would choose Select Files. And again, I'm in Windows 8, so a little different maybe from yours. And I would go in and just find out wherever the files are. You probably have Windows 7 more than likely. And just go into wherever that information is. If you have WordPress goodies that I gave you online, you can simply select the different files that you want. Holding the control key down allows you to select them as a group. And then you can upload those to your gallery, or rather to your media library, as we call it. Now the three I've selected are checked by default, but if you want to put these in a gallery, what you do is click over on the left hand side where it says Create Gallery. Click on that button. And again, the ones I uploaded are going to be checked by default. You don't have to use those. You can deselect them by just clicking on them. You can do one at a time. I would hold the control key down to make it easier. So I'm just going to select a few, and the reason I have duplications is because of the recording of this video. I'll just choose several of these pictures, and they're indicated by the check mark. And once I've done these, again, as always, look for the blue button with white letters somewhere on the screen, and down in the bottom corner, in case you can't see it on this video, there's a button that says Create New Gallery. And it will create the galleries from the pictures that you've checked or selected. So I'll click on Create a New Gallery. Pardon me, and there are the 5 pictures I've selected. You can add more to the gallery. It's pretty self-explanatory by going over on the left-hand side and selecting Add to Gallery. You may choose family pictures. I just gave you these if you were just wanting to, as the comedian used to say, get her done, or if you just can't think of any pictures to use, this will just save you some time and in some of your cases some stress. You can rearrange the order of the pictures if you want to by just moving around just like you would PowerPoint slides. You can do that. You can choose the type of gallery you want. Right now it's a thumbnail grid. You could select tiled mosaic, squares, tiles, circles, whatever you want. I'll choose circles just for something different. And again, the blue button in the corner says Insert Gallery. It's going to insert that into my post. And it will do this like this. Here are some pictures, and you're just getting really just an indication, basically some code behind the scenes. There's your post. I'm going over, I would always select a category, which I did with the word art. And again, I look for the blue button. How many times have I said that? This one says Publish. I click Publish, and again, if my computer causes a delay, it did not this time. It says you publish 50 posts. You may have 1 or 2. And mine are in circles because I chose circles earlier. I'm just going to click off the You Publish 50 Posts box. And again, my most recent post is there. You can always go in and make changes to this in WordPress by just clicking on the title over in either of the corners and choose Dashboard. And all your posts will be displayed. If you hold or hover over the word post, you can choose a selection that says all posts, and you can go in and make changes to it by just hovering over the title of the post. In my case, it says My Pictures to May, 2nd of May, and choose Edit and make the changes. I believe, and I'll check this out, I think that your gallery also will be under Media in an area called Library. If I'm remembering WordPress correctly, any kind of multimedia that's in there, images or files that are videos or audios, can be found or ascertained over here as well. Hopefully this helps you with the gallery aspect of WordPress. I'm just wanting to show you some mechanics just to get you started very lightly. And of course you can take the content management system course that gets more advanced with it later on. Just a reminder, this is a small exercise assignment, so please don't have any undue stress with any of you that have complicated lives. This is only for participation online. Again, if you have problems, please communicate with me.